So where's the military at in this? Is like, are you in the military while you're going to school? Are you know what I mean? Like, because they paid for your school. So what branch were you in and what were you doing? And like, how is that all related?
So I did the Health Profession Scholarship Program, HPSP.
Mm-hmm.
It was through the Air Force. And the way that program works is, you apply for the scholarship. If you're awarded it, then you're commissioned while you're in school. So you get commissioned as a second lieutenant while you're in school. It's a pretty great program because they commission you, and you're earning like a O1 pay while you're in school.
Wow.
It's not considered active duty pay, so you don't get like certain like...
You're not getting housing allowance.
Yeah, you're not getting certain like add-ins like that. It's just kind of like the base pay. But they give you that, every 2 weeks, and then they pay for your tuition. So you pretty much have your tuition bill sent to them, and they cover it. And they pay for your books. So like you basically buy your books, and they reimburse you. It's kind of how it works.
Oh, this is huge. All right, so I completely missed this, so we're going to go back a little bit.
Yeah.
So when you find the HPSP, is this like a program? Since it's a scholarship, you're applying for this before. You have to be accepted into the scholarship program, and then you find like a PA school that you want to go to, and then how does that work?
I actually did it. I was already in PA school.
Okay.
So the cycle runs, I want to say like every year and a half or something like that. So because our school starts some schools start in the fall, like your standard college. Ours started in July, so it was like right after July 4th when we started.
Yeah.
So I actually had about a semester and a half or so before the scholarship kicked in. And so it depends on where you go. If you start in the fall with your program, then a lot of times the HPSP will already kind of have been done in process, and the selection process is over, and they've already picked who they want. I mean, it will cover just about all your education. I think, like I said, mine covered a year and a half, basically, of PA school for me, which was the bulk of my school. I had I had pretty minimal loans considering.
Yeah. That's huge.
Yeah, it was a huge difference. I mean,
that's massive.
Since, like, what loans I had, I've paid off now, so I have no student loan debt anymore, and that wouldn't be the case if I hadn't got the scholarship.
Without the scholarship, how much would PA school have cost you? You think?
Probably $150,000 to $200,000 easily.
Yeah, that's huge.
So they definitely saved me at least that much. I mean, I would say, and then I didn't have to take out loans to help pay for my lodging or for food, right? Because that's part of your student loans that you take out as a student.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was kind of covered because they gave me that base pay every month, and so it made a big difference.
So there's an obligation. They're not just handing this out for free. Right. What is the obligation now? So you're basically going to be commissioned. So you're going to be an officer in the Air Force. What is the commitment after that?
So they have this program for both PAs and for med students.
Okay.
For PAs, basically, if you get the scholarship, you have to serve for 3 years. At least with the Air Force, it was for 3 years on active duty.
Okay.
So with physicians, it's typically 1 for 1. So for every year of scholarship you get, you have to serve a year. So there are physicians that do it, for all 4 years of med school, and then however many years of residency. If that's 3 years or 4 years, and then they have to serve, 8 years after that.
Yeah.
So I was lucky that as a PA, it covered, about a year and a half, and then I kind of had to serve double that. So I served 3 years. I served longer than that because I was deployed and my time actually went over. But 3 years is not that long, considering the profit that you save. I mean, the amount of money you save. You know what I mean? Though, kind of if you balance it out, like it was definitely worth the money.
Well, and earlier you said they're paying you while you're in school.
Yeah.
I mean, that's massive.
Yeah,
you're getting officer pay without like the housing allowance and the food and all that other stuff, but still, I mean, it's a good base pay.
Oh yeah.
That's super cool. I mean, there's all these like little programs, and it's like, man, you got to talk to somebody to find these like little things out, because there's probably a program for something that you're interested in.
Yeah.
And I've never heard of this, you know what I mean? And it's interesting that it's like, okay, well, not only are we going to pay for your school, but we're going to pay you while you're going to school. And all we're asking is 3 years of your life after that. I mean, that's like a steal in my mind.